Cancelled.
Schweezy.
All right, next article we got here is from Taylor Swift, or not Taylor Swift, from People. Taylor Swift is the topic up here. Taylor Swift sent a cease and desist letter to the student tracking her private jets. Taylor Swift's legal team wants a college student tracking her private jet to stop because they say she is living in a constant state of fear for her personal safety as a result. University of Central Florida student Jack Sweeney, who says he uses publicly available information to track Swift and other celebrities' private jets and shares their locations on social media, told NBC News that the pop star's attorneys sent him a cease and desist letter. According to the letter, first reported by the Washington Post, Swift's legal team says the singer will have no choice but to pursue any and all legal remedies if he did not stop his stalking and harassing behavior. Sweeney, who has operated under several social media handles on various platforms, says he uses publicly available data from the Federal Aviation Administration to track the jets of various celebrities. The Washington reports Sweeney's account also uses information from volunteer hobbyists who can track the aircraft via signals broadcast. So people on the ground can see which planes are flying overhead by picking up the plane signals using a device called the ADS-B receiver, which can be ordered online. Sweeney has used several accounts to report Swift and other celebrities' private jet locations, many of which are still in operation. The letter sent in late December 2023 says that Swift is living her life in a constant state of fear for her personal safety as a result of being tracked by the online accounts, NBC News reports. While this may be a game to you or an avenue that you hope will earn you wealth or fame, it is a life or death matter for our client. Miss Swift has dealt with stalkers and other individuals from who wish her harm. The letter notes Swift has routinely faced stalkers showing up at her known locations, including one Seattle man, David Crow, who was arrested 3 times in 5 days outside her Manhattan home in January 2024. Crow was arraigned on a misdemeanor charge of second-degree criminal contempt, the Associated Press reported in late January. The charge came after he violated a protective order to stay away from Swift and her home, prosecutors say. A spokesperson for Swift told Today.com via email that they couldn't comment on any ongoing police investigations, but can confirm the timing of stalkers suggests a connection to Sweeney's account sharing Swift's locations. His posts tell you exactly when and where she will be, the spokesperson said. What Jack Sweeney has said in his defense in a statement to NBC News, Sweeney said he doesn't intend to harm anyone. I simply share the facts, he said. I believe in transparency in public information, apparently more so than Meta, he said. He added that Swift's fans are the ones most interested in her location and who have grown his accounts and subreddit. The tracking account routinely have more supporters and fans than otherwise, he told NBC News. When the embassy of Japan and the USA makes a statement saying that they are confident Swift can make it on flight from Tokyo to the Super Bowl, I think the people are interested in that you should have a decent expectation that your jet will be tracked, whether or not I do it. After all, it's public information. Swift has made headlines for her use of private jets in the past. In July 2022, digital marketing agency Yard released a report that said the singer took 170 flights on her private jet between January 1st and July 19th of 2022. The most of any celebrity investigated. Swift's spokesperson responded on Swift's behalf at the time, calling the report blatantly incorrect. Taylor's jets is loaned out regularly to individuals, the spokesperson said at the time. In her email statement on February 6th, the pop star spokesperson told Today.com that Swift had purchased more than double the carbon credits needed to offset of all her travel, which includes the tour. Carbon credits are permitted that allow the owner to emit a certain amount of carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases. Okay. This is a very interesting topic. And I gotta say, first of all, before everyone gets at me, all the Swifties, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I did spend $40 on the re-release of 1989, so I am a real fan. I spent like $40 on it. In my college, half of my research was on Taylor Swift. So I do consider myself a fan. Apparently not as big of a fan as other people. But let's talk about this jet situation. First of all, it's I feel like, and this has become a kind of common thing, that a lot of celebrity women like to play victims. Look, you're making millions, and especially in Taylor's case, billions of dollars. If you're making billions of dollars from music, like she's making, and that's just from music and maybe some other shit, and her daddy's money. She is a rich kid, folks. She's not self-made. She is a rich kid. Okay, there are plenty of other women out there just as talented, as like Taylor, and they don't get the time of day because they don't have rich daddies. You know, those are just the facts. Don't come at me. And so it really gets onto this private jet thing, and she's playing the victim here, like she's being stalked and shit like that. Here's the thing with being a musician, folks, that you don't know. If you're actively playing shows and you're known to be in said band or being said artist, it is public information. Like, I'll know, like, and especially since we know Taylor Swift's going to go to the Super Bowl, because of her boyfriend, you know, her 13th soulmate. We know she's going to be flying to Las Vegas, you know, and she's rich enough to have a private jet. We know your private jet's going to fly to Vegas. When you have your next, you have your show in Tokyo or whatever, like, we know your private jet's going to fly to Tokyo. It's not common knowledge. And flight information is public knowledge because they can't have they can't have 30 planes landing at once, you know? Apparently that would be bad for the world, you know? So, like, this is public information. So playing the victim and using, like, the stalking card, like, people, we don't need to track your flight jets to know where you are. We know where your show's going to be. We know your plane's going to be dropped. You're going to be flying through that, you know, some airport near there. Like, it's not super uncommon. So playing the victim and acting like you're being stalked, like, you signed up for this. You signed up for this. So when you sign up for shit like this, you have to expect stalkers. And plus, you have bodyguards too. Like sometimes they can be bamboozled or whatever, but at the same time, if someone's knowing stalking you, have your bodyguards beat the shit out of them. What are they going to do? Sue for stalking or whatever? What are they going to do? You know, and then take them to like a dark alley where no one sees them. Just, you know, break some bones and then leave them. You know, that's all you have to do. It's like, literally, what are they going to do? Taylor Swift's bodyguards beat me up. Yeah, bud, sure. They're not going to believe you. So it's just dumb. And so I think at the end of the day, this all comes down to hiding her carbon emissions. You know, that's all it really comes down to. And a lot of people thought that the reason she started dating Travis Kelce was that she goes to, like, the Jets game or whatever, and they go to the Jets game, you know, obviously. And so that way when people Google Taylor Swift Jets, they'll just see her at the game or whatever. That's what a lot of people thought. I don't know if that's true anymore. That may have started it. But yeah, what I'm making a big guess here in regards to what's going on here. What I'm imagining is Taylor's going to try to get some more hate coming her way, and then she's going to re-release Reputation, because it's Reputation. I'm going to say that weird, because some of you don't remember back in, like, 2015, 2016, and then up to Reputation, people did not like Taylor Swift. And I remember seeing a tweet, like, and multiple people were replying, like, Taylor Swift hasn't posted anything on social media in over a year. And then, like, every comment was like, yeah, that's because we hate her. Like, that's what, like, every comment was. And I'm like, okay, guys. And then she was still selling out stadiums. So it's like, you know, everyone hated her, and then now everyone's, like, obsessed with her for some reason. So I'm assuming she's going to try to get some hate coming back her way, and then she's going to release Reputation. My guess, I've been making this guess for a while, and so until she announces it, you know, she just released a new album, and apparently there's going to be a diss track to her, to one of the British twinks she dated, and then when she was cool, and now she's back to jocks. So, yep, that's how it is. So, yeah, pick your poison. Thank you for watching this clip. Watch it again or watch something else. We got more clips and full episodes too. If you like what you watched, share with everyone.